Yo, what is up guys, Z-Karma here, and welcome back to another Borderlands 3 video. Today I bring you guys the top 5 most useless anointments in the game, and obviously let me just say this, no anointment is actually useless, unless of course you get ammo regen on an infinity pistol or something like that. But these anointments that I'm about to show you are so bad that they actually feel useless at times. Once we go through this list, we will talk about a couple of things that may better the future of this game regarding all of these anointments, and feel free to let me know what you guys think should be done about these clutter of anointments, because right now there's just too many in the game in my opinion. So before I get into this list, if you guys find this informative or helpful in some way, a like rating is always appreciated, and if you want to subscribe for more Borderlands 3 content, that'll be awesome as well. So anyways, let's just get straight into the list with the number 5 spot, and these are Airborne Anointments. These anointments only work while you're jumping, obviously, or while you're falling. These anointments would probably be a little better if they would work a few seconds after you jump or something, but they only work while airborne. And they can come in many forms, including critical damage increase of 25%, accuracy and handling increase of 75%, or fire rate increases, amongst other things. And although a couple of these are actually not that bad, they are nowhere near as good as a handful of anointments that are actually decent. In my opinion, this anointment would only be good if we ever get a DLC with just a ton of low gravity areas. Moving on to the number 4 spot, we have Airborne's cousin, and these are the sliding anointments. And just like before, these anointments come in similar variants as the airborne ones. They're just not up to par with most anointments in this game, and I just feel like it's a waste of space with so many anointments in this game. The only real advantage that I can think of that you can get with these anointments is by using them on Zane with an anti-freeze class mod. But with Seeing Dead being so powerful, it is very unlikely that most people will ever go that route. Next, in the number 3 spot of the most useless anointments, we have the 50% status effect increase anointments. These specific anointments are specific to Amara and Zane. Amara has it after using phase cast, and Zane has it while using barrier. There's also one that gives you a 75% increase in the status effect chance and damage on action skill end, but at least those provide you with some sort of damage. Having a slightly higher chance at proccing a status effect never really feels that much rewarding. If anything, it would be somewhat useful if there was a weapon with an insane amount of dot and a ridiculously low chance at proccing it, but that is not the case with any weapon that I can think of. And even then, such weapon would be better off with some damage increase. Moving on to the number 2 spot, we have a shield anointment that gives you 5% max health per second after action skill end. This amount of health is so negligible in my opinion, especially in the harder difficulties. Characters already have a decent lifesteal skills. That 5% regen is just not good enough to use as an anointment. With the introduction of 50% elemental anointments and movement speed anointments, this 5% health regen has no place in the drop pool. And finally, for the number 1 spot, we have handling and accuracy anointments. These are without a doubt the worst anointments the game has to offer. These are the epitome of an anointment that can simply be a perk on a weapon card, or just part of the weapon stats in general. And if anyone is curious, you can find this anointment in 3 different ways. You can find it as an action skill end anointment, after using Amara's face grasp, or after using Flak's fadeaway. If anyone is curious as to what weapon accuracy and handling is, well, accuracy is basically the size of your reticle, so the smaller it is, the easier it is to hip fire a target, and it also minimizes bullet spread within that reticle. And handling is how much recoil a weapon has. It can also be related to how fast you can move your camera while you're aiming down sights, though I haven't tested that, but in most games that's how it works. All in all, I think that the anointments that I just mentioned are pretty useless. There are also many other anointments that are not in this list that are just not good enough compared to those higher tier anointments, and this game has just gotten to the point where there are just way too many anointments. And for the casual player, it makes it near impossible for them to get the anointments that they want. So with that being said, I have a couple of ideas on how to better the system. So first one is to just get rid of all the really bad anointments altogether. Sure, I do agree that there always has to be some sort of tiers to these anointments. Some of them have to be better, some of them have to be bad, but there has to be a limit. And when they get near useless, you have to get rid of them. And for the second idea that I have, I think this is so much better. I suggest Gearbox creates a second tier of anointments. So anointments in tier 1 will be all the decent ones, and tier 2 anointments will be all the near useless anointments that we have. So essentially, you can find a weapon with increased damage by 100% on action skill end, and it also includes a 50% increase in status effect chance. Or you can find a Maggie with a Sentinel Cryo anointment with an increase to accuracy and handling. I think this would be a much better system and allow for better odds at getting the anointment that you're looking for, and you'll have a little bonus on top of that. Because right now, chances of getting the anointment that you want are extremely low. In the future, I will work on a video regarding this idea to make it a little bit more thought out and not just as simple as this. So anyways guys, I will go ahead and end the video there. If you guys found this video informative or helpful in some way, a like rating will be appreciated, and if you want to subscribe for more content like this, that'll be awesome as well. Hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.